Wow, so it seems like Lincoln Loud's actually adopted and he's not a part of the Loud House family. This is just crazy, guys. You guys are not going to believe this. Guys, for so long, we know that the Loud House has had all these children. I mean, multiple sisters, and of course, we have Lincoln Loud. But there have been theories that Lincoln Loud is not a part of the family. Now, you're probably wondering why people think this. Well, first off, let's just look at it as a whole. I mean, when you look at everyone's hair in the Loud House, you have the color black, you have blonde, but you even have brown, but you don't have white, and Lincoln Loud is the only one with white hair. Now, people are saying that he may or may not be adopted. Is it really possible that Lincoln Loud is not adopted? Or is he adopted? What is the true matter of the situation? Guys, we're gonna show you guys what is true, and we have proof. Now, in the title cards of new episodes that are gonna be coming out, the brand new episode premieres, the new episodes, on the Instagram of the Loud House. They showed us some title cards. And in the title cards, it shows Lincoln Loud called, an episode called Not Allowed. Now, what does this mean? Now, I would say nothing. But when you look at the picture, it clearly means that Lincoln Loud is not a part of the Loud House family. Guys, this is crazy. You guys got to tell your friends about this. This is just absolutely insane. This is an episode that's going to be coming up, and it's saying that he's not a part of the Loud House family. Wow. Lincoln Loud, not a part of the family? This is a crazy theory, and this is just crazy. Now, what's interesting about this is that, if you look at the bottom of it, we can clearly see that, the Halloween special is going to be coming up soon. And the thing about the Halloween special is that, it's going to be pretty cool because I saw some really interesting shots in there. I mean, they had Lenny, they had Lincoln's mom, Rita Loud, and she was on the floor with blood all over it. It's just crazy. You guys got to see it when it comes out, for Halloween. But guys, this is just awesome. But anyway, what's not awesome is if Lincoln is actually, what if he actually is adopted, and what if we don't know? What if this episode reveals that Lincoln Loud is actually adopted? Now, one thing that could debunk this theory is that, when you look at Lincoln Loud's grandparents, you could tell that there are similarities. I mean, it's not like Lincoln Loud is just a freak of nature and he just randomly has white hair at a young age, Lincoln Loud, his grandparents really show that, he really could look like them. He really looks like, when you look at his grandpa, it really does look like, it doesn't even look like he's aged that much. It really looks like that's the color of his hair. And so, that kind of might debunk it. I mean, he even looks like Lincoln Loud in the future. If you think about it, Lincoln Loud would probably look like that, with his buck teeth. It probably would mature out, when he hits puberty and everything. But, things would change for Lincoln Loud and he would probably look like that. But if he's adopted, why do they have the same color hair? Now, guys, I'm going to need you guys to comment down below in the comment section who your favorite Loud House character is. And it has to be one of the sisters, or it has to be, they have to be a part of the Loud family. I mean, it can't be any character. I want it to be specifically a part of the Loud family. So type in the comment section, hashtag whoever. It could be Lenny Loud, it could be Lisa, it could even be Lincoln Loud, but it has to be a part of the Loud House family, because in this video, we're trying to figure out, is Lincoln Loud really adopted? Guys, this is important. This is freaking important, and we need to know what you guys are thinking. Guys, is Lincoln really adopted? I have no clue. I mean, just look at Lincoln and look at his grandpa and look at his parents. I mean, there are no similarities here. Where is the similarities between him and his parents? When we look at their features and we look at his features, there's not much to go on. And so, it could leave us kind of confused on this situation. But, anyway, let's go back to more evidence. Now, there was an episode in the Loud House where Lincoln was snooping in on his parents and they were talking through a vent. And through this vent, they were saying they don't even know if it's mine with the white hair or something like that. And, if you watch the full episode, you can understand that it's not anything about him being adopted. But it was very interesting to hear them talk about that. I mean, maybe the creators of the show was hinting at something. Maybe they were saying something. Guys, if Lincoln Loud was really adopted, would you guys like him less, or would you guys like him more, or would it just stay the same regardless? I mean, even if he's adopted, it doesn't even matter. I mean, it matters because it's new information, but it's not like we're going to treat Lincoln any differently than we're going to be treating him now. I mean, who, at the end of the day, it's not really that big a deal. But for the Loud House family, because we don't know this information, we don't know what's true. I mean, it's just a hard situation. This is one of the theories that people come up with. And it's very, very, very interesting to think about. I'll say that. So, Lincoln Loud, white hair. When he grows up, he's probably going to look like his grandpa. But if that's actually not his grandpa, that's kind of a freak accident. If in this episode that's coming up, that's not actually his grandpa, it's going to probably be interesting to see. Because that means that's just a random coinkydink. It's a coincidence. What a coincidence means is that, it's not likely to happen. It's just something just randomly happened. So, I wonder what the sisters are going to think of Lincoln Loud now that he's adopted. I mean, what does this mean exactly for him? I mean, if Lincoln Loud is actually adopted, will the sisters treat him differently? Now, I know Lisa's probably not going to treat him differently. I know Lynn is probably not going to treat him differently. Luna Loud is probably most definitely is not going to treat him differently. Because Luna Loud just treats everyone the same, sort of, however she wants, however she's feeling. She does have mood swings here and there. Lenny, I don't know about Lenny. Will she treat him differently if she finds out that he's adopted? Guys, this is just, I don't even know. But what I do know is that Clyde is not going to treat him differently for sure, because we know that Clyde, may or may not be adopted, or, something is going on with Clyde that's, it's different. But we know that, his friends, his family, his cousin, his brothers, his sisters, his aunt, his uncles, they're gonna love Lincoln Loud regardless of him being adopted, dude. Guys, it's not gonna matter. But what if it does matter? What if they all beat him up? What if they say, you're not part of this family? And what if they just start smacking Lincoln Loud back and forth all around and just try to beat him up? I mean, that's just insane to see. I mean, what if they actually did that? What if they took advantage of Lincoln in this way? That would not be cool to see. I know if I saw that, I'd just be like, wow, they're showing this on the Loud House. I mean, are they really going to beat up Lincoln Loud if he's found to be adopted in this episode? I mean, I can't believe that. If that actually were to happen, but that probably would never happen. I mean, it's a kid's show, and it's probably not going to happen that way. I mean, if it did happen that way, it would be a lot of controversy would stir up just by that episode alone. But that's pretty much all I have to say on this. I mean, it is up to the creators. It's up to them. It's not up to us. It's what they want to do at the end of the day. It's what the story, what Chris Savino, his words really do, his words really do affect us. His words really do have power, and it does affect the Loud House universe. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and leave your hashtag down below, and it must be a part of the Loud House family. If it's not a part of the Loud House family, you are disobeying the instructions. And, people are just going to scroll past it. So just leave your comment. It could be Lenny Loud. It could be Lynn. It could even be the goth character. It could be, Lisa. It could even be the tiny Lily. It could be whoever you want it to be, as long as they're a part of the Loud House family. Because in this video, remember guys, we're trying to see if Lincoln Loud is even a part of the Loud House family. And if he's not a part of the Loud House family, then whoop-de-doo, then he's not a part of the Loud House family, and, it is what it is. But, guys, anyway, we're going to be joining you in the comments as usual. So go and leave your comment down below. Thank you guys for watching again, and you guys have a safe rest of the weekend. Guys, I forgot to mention an important point of this theory, and the theory is, even if Lincoln Loud, if we, the audience, find out that Lincoln Loud is adopted, Lincoln Loud in the cartoon is probably, and he will probably never know this until he gets of age, and until Rita and her husband want to tell, the kids and tell him when he's older, that he's adopted, just to make it seem, so that Lincoln Loud understands that he belongs to a family, that he belongs to them, and it's not, they don't want to give him that much pressure at that age. And, it's their choice. That's probably what the parents are going to do. Again, we don't know if any of this is even true. I mean, this whole thing could be fake for all we know. We don't even know what the episode is. It hasn't even come out yet. But thank you guys, and that's it.